And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. We're joined a bunch of little ladies. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's the night, kind of black. In the night, no control.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as what seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night
All right, we are back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. New upgrades, as you guys know. We got the chat running on one side. We got the top donators on the bottom here, and then behind me over here, right there, you guys can see updates on what's going on. So, quick announcements, guys. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Rumble.com/freshfit. As you guys know, we are
Demonetized.
Yeah, we're like we've been in YouTube jail. We're like multi-time YouTube jail convicts at this point.
We're the bad boys of YouTube.
Yeah, we really
Pretty
are, bro.
much.
Demonetized, they've been kicked off, and then we come back and everything else like that. So, guys, go ahead and check us out on rumble.com/freshfit. We're live streaming right now on Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and locals as well, guys. Which is going to have a new website. Actually, we have the website already, but maybe I'll announce it at the end. We'll see what happens. But check us out over there. And then also, guys, freshfit.locals.com. Join in. It's only $20 to join. You'll be supporting the cause, supporting the fight, because as you guys know, cancel culture is real. So we can't say everything that we want to say on YouTube, man. We're going to have to keep it somewhat clean on here. But once we go over to Rumble, we get some free speech, and then obviously we'll be able to, maybe we'll segue it over to locals. And we just dropped a video reacting to KSI and Logan Paul and them.
Yes, all locals only.
Talking smack. So
and we destroyed Joe Biden on Rumble.
Oh, yeah, we
He beats women.
Yeah.
Just saying. Anyhow, we don't.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Anything else before we keep it? Oh, and then subscribe to our Fresh Fit Clips channel. I really appreciate if you guys did that, because we're trying to get that channel up to 1 million, even though we're demonetized. So let's get it to 1 million so we flex on
Spotify.
And at 1 million, we get a party.
Yeah.
As well.
We're demonetized and still pulling more views than people that are monetized.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's when you add real value.
Yeah, facts.
And available on Spotify.
And we're on Spotify as well, guys. So check us out on Spotify. Mo's uploading every single day on Spotify. But yeah, without further ado.
And Fresh.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah. Chris, go ahead.
Ladies, Damien RC Poxon on IG. And once again, I've been getting tons and tons of DMs saying that we email people and we pay them and stuff like that. I had 2 girls say, hey, we're supposed to have an interview today. It's a scam. It's a trap. Don't do it, okay? So other than that, shout out to the girls on the panel. We got 7 new girls and 1 repeat. No.
Okay.
Let's make that.
All right, cool.
Okay, without further ado, ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
we're going to start right here. Welcome.
Okay, so what do you want to know exactly?
Name, age,
Body count.
what you do for a living.
You got to go one by one. Fresh.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
So my name is Tiffany.
How old are you?
My age is 22 years old. I am an ice cream scooper
Wait.
Wait, where?
at Wynwood.
What's the name of
It's
the...
worth the money.
Oh. What?
Wait.
What's the name of the shop?
Salt and straw.
Okay, that's a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have exotic flavors. We're not your regular corner store ice creams.
Very unique. I went there on a date one time. It was terrible. But yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It was fun. It was fun.
Where are you originally from?
I am from, my parents are from Honduras, and I was born here.
Okay, so you're originally from Miami, but Honduran descent. All right. Highest education level completed?
Senior.
High school?
Yeah, high school.
Okay,
sorry.
yeah. So okay, and then what's your relationship status?
Complicated.
She belongs to the street.
Complicated.
No,
You scoop
he
ice
was
cream.
just not worth it.
How hard is that?
Okay, so is
Just
it
kidding.
okay?
It's
So
not- it's
who
not
doesn't
me,
want
it's
to?
him.
Who doesn't want to commit? Is it that he doesn't want to commit to you, or you don't think he's the one?
We both want to commit, but it's been 7 years of like rough things.
Damn.
And it's just kind of been the same thing, you know? Just want something better
So I'm guessing you like it rough.
or an improvement.
Got it.
Fair enough. All right.
Who's Javier?
That's that 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
He has my name right here on his neck, Tiffany.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Okay.
Stupid. On your neck? What's wrong with you, man? You don't go to work?
Oh, Lord.
Every day we do.
Wow. Wait,
All right.
how tall are you?
I am 4'8".
Damn.
Can't
4'8"?
Tiny,
yeah,
bro.
she's tiny, bro.
Wow.
What the hell?
Can't she even reach the
4'8"?
fucking?
4'8", that's it?
That's like
The
a
scoop.
legal. Isn't that a legal midget?
No!
A legal dwarf.
Wait, is it? I don't know.
I think
wanna
so,
say it.
bro. I think under 4.
Height challenge.
say it.
Height challenged.
Oh man. Okay.
Vertically challenged.
All right. Well, we're people can't say that we discriminate now.
Wait, Quentin. How tall is he?
He is 5'7".
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Average.
Anything's taller than
I
that.
thought she was gonna say
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6'2".
So it's complicated, but you guys have been on and off for 7 years, or together the whole time?
On and off 7 years.
Okay. All right. What about you?
My name is Chantel. I'm a Starbucks manager,
Okay.
and
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. And where are you originally from?
I was born in Jamaica, but I migrated to America.
Okay. I was just
All right.
there a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was in Duns River, the Sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay. I'm from Portland. Well, I was born in Portland, Jamaica.
Okay. Wagwan.
Okay.
Wagwan.
So did you grow up here or in Jamaica?
Okay, so a little bit of both. I was raised up in Jamaica until I was 6, and then I came over here. But I've been back and forth during like my teenage years, so
Okay.
I would say kind of both.
Are you from like South Florida or where? Miami?
No, mostly Orlando. I grew up in Orlando area.
Okay.
Boring.
Okay. Cool. And then what do you do for work?
I'm a Starbucks manager.
Oh yeah, Starbucks. Oh, yeah, cool.
Yo, we need a hookup though.
I
saying.
got you.
I have a bunch of questions about Starbucks.
What's your order for Starbucks? Tell the audience.
I get a cold brew.
Ew. I hate cold brew.
I mean, it's just just straight caffeine. Like
See,
it's
I get
black. Yeah, you get the
flavor.
weird stuff.
Well, to be real, I used to get frappuccinos, but now I get iced chai tea lattes, extra chai,
Y'all orders are both.
caramel drizzle, and as well, don't forget the oat milk.
What do you hate the most about Starbucks customers? What's the most annoying thing?
I would say the customers that are like very, very picky. There are some customers that come there and order like 20 things in their drink.
Wow.
That is the most annoying things for my baristas.
Yeah,
That's
and they
one
come
thing.
every day, right?
Yeah,
Like they're
they come
habitual, yeah.
every single day and do the same thing. And it's really the people that order online that do that a lot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They need
Speaking
two-
of which, if
two
you guys want
pumps.
some caffeine, Gorilla Mind, that's the energy drink that we drink
Yes,
nowadays.
sir.
We don't go to Starbucks no more, even though, in a pinch, they are pretty good. But go ahead and get some Gorilla Mind. Link is below. Use Fresh and Fit at checkout. Okay, so Starbucks manager, and then what's your highest education level completed?
Some college, but
Okay.
I have my high school diploma.
Okay. Do you have your associates or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. Oh, are you? So you're in college?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Right. What are you majoring in?
I am majoring in psychology.
Okay. Trying to figure out why people order the weird drinks they do.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
And what's your relationship status?
Single.
All right. Cool. What about you?
My name's Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
How old are you, Ashley?
I'm 22.
Where are you from?
Key West, Florida.
Oh shit.
Boring.
Nothing out there.
It's
It's like I didn't really think people like live there. Like you actually live there?
Born and raised.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I actually own my own studio in the Keys as a lash artist.
Okay.
Wait, who goes there?
Everybody, really.
All 5 of them?
Well, it's tourists.
It's
Yeah,
tourists.
It's tourists.
a
So
lot
she,
of
yeah, like
tourists,
she
right.
could, and she could charge them an arm and a leg too.
I could.
Far away.
Yeah.
All right. So you own your own lash studio in Key West,
I
and then
I
what-
actually have someone working out of it right now.
okay. What's your highest education level completed?
Some college.
All right. You have an associate's or
No.
okay. So we'll say high school then. I guess completed.
Let's say that.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
I'm in a relationship.
Cool. How long have you been together?
3 years.
Nice. And what does he do?
He is in the military.
Okay.
Oh, she cheating.
Oh, she cheating, nigga.
She cheating, man.
She cheating, man. I already know, bro.
Saying faithful.
Just saying,
Well,
bro.
hold on. Is he
Oh, God.
Saying faithful.
is he like deployed right now? Is he active? Is he?
So he was in the military for 9 years, and right now he recently, just last month, got out. He's going reserved.
Okay.
So
So he's reserved now.
yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So you be home alone, huh?
No, he's back. He's home.
No,
He's,
but before.
oh.
But we're not. No, he's not home. Sorry. So he's
It's
home in his.
complicated.
It's complicated.
She be cheating.
Yeah, she
Not
outside.
cheating.
That shit, yo, military. I'm telling you, bro. That doesn't end well, bro. I'm telling you. It just don't.
It's just complicated, really, honestly. We've been on and off for 3 years, too.
So are y'all?
Nigga, she's single.
Yeah,
Come on, man. She's single, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
single,
man. It just makes sense, bro.
Could be complicated,
Military,
girl. I feel
he's
you.
away, bro.
God damn. All right, so are you guys on right now? Then I guess is that the question?
We are on.
Okay, you guys are on now. All right, and how long has that been on the most recent on?
A year.
Mo said yesterday.
A year.
A year? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 year. Man, my notes are going crazy.
Wish you
I'm
the best,
putting all
man.
these little parentheses in and shit. What about you? What's your name?
My name is France.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.
I'm a real
oui.
estate agent. I'm 33 years old.
Okay.
Dr. Blue.
Where are you? Well, are you from France?
I am from France.
Okay. What part of France are you from?
Bonjour, Paris.
Paris?
Paris.
Oui. Je m'appelle Walter. Comment t'appelles-tu?
Were you in Paris during all the riots and everything?
No,
Or no?
I was here.
You were here.
Last time I went there was in May.
Okay. How was that? Like, what are your friends saying about the riots and everything?
It's not as bad as it looks on social media.
Oh,
Okay.
of course.
Sensationalized as always.
hmm
Okay. Do you like Paris?
I love it.
You do.
My
Okay.
hometown.
So then why you're here?
Because I love it more.
Makes sense. Oui.
Okay. Fair enough. What is your and you said you're a real estate agent, right?
Yes, sir.
Real estate agent here in Florida or in France?
Doing both right now.
You do both. Okay.
International.
Do you specialize in like luxury real estate or do you specialize in something specifically or no?
Residential and commercial right now.
Residential. Okay.
Cool.
And then what's your highest education level completed?
I have an MBA, and these days I'm doing my PhD in psychology.
Oh,
I'm a PhD.
Are you trying to be a psychiatrist or a psychologist? Or,
No, I'm doing it for personal development.
you're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
do a PhD for personal development?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm a PhD.
Okay. And what's your? I'm assuming you did all your degrees in France, or did you do any of them here?
No, I actually came here for school. I got here my freshman year of college. Got
Okay.
my bachelor's, master's, and I'm still here.
Okay. Where'd you do your undergrad at?
Middle Tennessee,
Okay. And then where'd you do your master's?
Western Kentucky.
Western. Okay.
Kentucky?
Yes.
And then where are you doing your PhD right now?
Kaiser University.
Kaiser. Okay.
Shout out to Kaiser, man.
And then what's your
DeVry.
what's your relationship status?
Married.
Oh wow. Okay.
wow.
How long y'all been together?
10 years.
Oh, okay.
Married 8.
Where'd you meet him?
In Kentucky.
Wow. Okay. Middle of
Okay.
nowhere.
Is it? Does he live here in Miami too, or no?
We live in West Palm, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so she got that green card for real. Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right. I was about to ask, like, how are you here? But okay, now it makes sense.
Smart.
Because
But after so many years, you can apply for citizenship anyways. I've been here for a while.
yeah, but I mean the easiest way is through marriage, of course. But the reason why I say that is because from what I used to do back in the day, the French people are some of the most common people to come to Miami and overstay their visa.
Notorious.
Notorious. Canadians and French, like they come here and they just overstay their visa all the time. So all right, but you're here legally.
But
Awesome.
are you happy?
Is she Haitian?
Very.
That's all that matters.
I'm not Haitian.
Mo had to ask that.
Of course.
Okay. What about you?
My name is Danny.
Okay.
I am
How old are you?
31.
31. Okay. Where are you from?
My birthday was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that.
Wow.
Hey, happy belated birthday.
Sorry to hear that.
She turned 31. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know.
Don't like saying my age.
See?
It's all good.
I already
We
know,
understand that. We understand.
Yeah.
You look great though.
Yeah, you look like.
All right. What, Chris?
No, nothing. Oh,
What'd you say, Chris?
I was laughing at Mo.
He's cracking up.
All right. Where are you originally from?
I am from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay.
Red flag.
What do you do for work?
So right now I work at a nightclub, and I'm running my own business as a model. And
Are you like a bartender or hostess or?
I'm a door hostess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's decent right now.
Do you want to drop where you work? It's up
I'm
to
sorry?
you.
I'm sorry, say it
Do you
again.
want to drop where you work in your hostess hat? You don't have to. if you
That's
want to.
just what I'm doing right now. It's temporary.
Okay.
Right.
Really, my real business is modeling and marketing. That's what I
Okay.
mainly do.
Okay. When you say marketing, marketing like on social media or?
Yeah, social media. I basically promote for small businesses.
Nice.
Yeah, any promotion, business exposure. I do all that.
It's good.
All right. Highest education level completed?
I did some college.
You have associates, or
I don't have an associate's.
You have like a trade or something that you got, or?
I did get a trade. I did a patient care technician. I do also work out a doctor's office as an independent contractor.
Okay.
So that's just something I do on the side, just for extra money.
You do a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Relationship status?
I am in a relationship.
Okay.
Nice.
How long y'all been together?
3 years.
Okay.
Good job.
Yes.
All right. What about you?
Hi, Lana Bad.
Wait, your name's Bad?
I just said my first and last.
Lana Bad?
It's Lana, yeah.
What?
You said Bad is your last name?
It's my last name.
Bad.
Yeah. BH.
That's like your real government?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
But she a bad bitch though.
I had to
Okay.
choose something, and I had to stick with it once I made the decision.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay. Where are you from?
Chocolate bleu.
Like originally, like where I was born.
Let's say where you like went to high school, or like where you grew up
I went
mostly.
to high school in Florida.
But like what town?
Oh, like West Palm Beach area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like where you consider yourself from?
I mean, I lived until I was like 11. I was born and raised in the Midwest, so.
Okay. What
I'm
part of the
still
Midwest?
Iowa, Minnesota. So I still consider myself Midwestern.
Okay.
Kind of, but I also consider myself a Floridian.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do for work?
So I do OnlyFans.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one here. But before that, I've been an accountant for forever.
Cool. Do you have your CPA?
No, not quite. I was actually going for my EA because I didn't want to go back to school.
Uh-huh.
But we'll see.
Okay. What made you leave the accounting world to do OF?
COVID. Am I allowed to say that? But yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you couldn't like work from home or something, or?
I was working from home, and then the last company that I was with, most of our clients, their businesses shut down. So
right.
when you have billable hours, and it just at the end of the day, like
things change.
Working as an employee is very risky. You can get fired. The company can go down. Something else.
You have
can
no
happen.
control.
Yeah.
All right. And then what's your highest education level completed?
Bachelor's
In?
in accounting.
Okay. And where'd you get it from?
I actually was an accountant before I got my degree, so I did my degree online.
Okay.
At like an online school.
Okay.
I had already done college
Was
for
it-
something else
Was
before.
it DeVry?
No, it wasn't DeVry.
What's your in relationship status?
I am single.
All right.
I'm a single mom.
Were you married before?
I consider myself widowed. We were not legally married, but he passed away, so we have a child together. We were basically supposed to get married. Yeah. So
I'm sorry about your loss.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
That's sad.
Being widowed obviously is not it's a terrible situation. What about you? Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, y'all.
What's your name?
Hey. I'm Shane.
Shane? Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, Shane?
I'm going to pass that question.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am.
Not today. We gotta hear it for the chat.
Yes.
I'm going to go with my Bali age. It's 27.
Bruh.
We
Can't be serious right now. Yo, is she a plant? Who's doing this?
I'm a plant.
What is the Bali? I've never heard of this concept of the Bali thing.
The Bali thing. I live in Bali.
You said something about my
I think
Bali
she
age.
meant to say ball age.
I live in Bali.
No, what did you? He's
Because you said
I
your
said
Bali
my
age.
Bali age.
Yeah, your Bali age.
I'm
What-
going to go for my Bali age because
It's
I
younger.
don't want to. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
basically,
leave it
when
at
she
that.
travels, is younger. She could lie.
Yes.
Oh, that's the,
That
okay.
part.
That's the age you identify with as Bali. Okay,
That's how I identify. Perfect.
fantastic.
We're gonna
Okay,
go
but
with that.
for real though, how old are you?
Do you need to see my ID?
Just please answer the question.
Yeah, answer the question,
Keep it
please.
simple.
Yeah.
Like it's not that serious. There's women on. We have a wide range of.
40.
Okay.
Wait, 40?
Yeah.
You
Black
look
on crack.
amazing
Black
for
on
your
crack.
age.
Black on crack.
I would bless it if I were you.
All right.
What?
So
I don't tell anybody my age.
Well, you look amazing
should.
for your age.
You look
Thank
great.
you.
Girl, you look better than half of these
No one
mamas
would
out
have guessed
here.
you were 40.
And I say mamas. You look half of better than these mamas out here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that wasn't so hard, was it?
It is hard.
No.
I mean, cock
Listen,
blocking
black
me
don't
now.
probably good to go. I'm just saying.
Why do you not like sharing your age? Just out of curiosity.
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. I think it's personal for me. It's not so. I think I get a better
response.
Not really response, but I'm able to have better, more authentic conversations with other people. And so when people know that you're like 40 years old, they relate to you from a different perspective, and then they look at you like auntie or mom, as opposed to being able to learn. I worked in tech. So when people know like you're 40, they're like apprehensive, they're stepping on eggshells. But when they think you're 24, 27 years old, you have a more authentic conversation.
Wouldn't it be fair to say though that like if they think that you're older, because you said like auntie and you gave these terms, but wouldn't that, imply more respect though? When they're older, men might approach you a little bit differently and not necessarily try to infantilize you when you're older.
I mean, I think it's true. It's true on both ends. It depends on what kind of conversations you're engaging in, right? Like if I'm in a corporate America doing tech and I don't want to have the perspective of someone saying, oh, she's old, we got to like take some time and teach her. But when you're looking for a relationship, then you definitely want to be transparent with the age.
But don't they have your social so they can see your age?
That's true.
No, not in
tech.
employment. No, they can't look at your social security number. That's an HR issue.
You give it at the
He's talking about the employer knows your age and knows your personal
Yeah, my employer knows, but the
people in
the people you work with, they don't.
But they're gonna find out.
I can imagine HR.
I mean, they're gonna find out now because I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, realistically, they're
She
gonna
lied
know.
to us.
Like, if they really want to know, they'll find out. You know.
I feel
wonder why her knees hurt.
I feel like we're not getting older, ladies. We're just getting wiser.
Go Queens. You go Queens.
Honestly, we look better than half of a lot of people's mamas nowadays. Let's keep it real now.
Okay, Javier.
Interesting.
I look better than his mama. Let's keep it real now. Better than half of these people's mamas is.
She feisty with it too.
How old's his mom?
His mama is.
Oh my God.
How old does she look?
She's maybe 49, but you could tell she had them 11 kids.
Do you think that you would have beat her when she was 22 like you?
Beat her? What you mean?
Like you think you would have been more
looks-wise.
attractive than her at 22 when she was 22? And there, my friends, is why women don't want to reveal their
Maybe,
age.
yes. She's not
There you
darker
go.
than me.
Checkmate. Like,
She's
yo.
not darker than me, so maybe then yes. He is darker than because he gets it from his daddy, but his mama is just like me, light skin wise.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe I would look better than her. Cause I'm looking at her
Wait.
face right now, and I'm looking at my face, and I'm like,
Are you saying light skin is better than dark skin?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying right now?
I'm
Am I hearing
saying,
that correctly?
The
I'm saying
blackest man
I
first.
look
Said the
better than
opposite.
her.
Get her, girls. Get her.
What does the color have to do with it?
Yeah, what's color have to do with it? That's fucked up.
Cause he asked me,
Nah,
because
Yo,
he
black
said
power.
because I'm lighter. No, she is
Wakanda.
not darker. She is the exact same skin color as me, meaning that we will look the same as skin color wise, but face wise and body wise, I look better than his
Yo,
mama.
Starbucks. I won't take that for you. I wouldn't take that for you.
We have
Actually, I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now. Like, who is she talking? Who are we talking about?
She looking out of room. She don't want to do eye contact.
So let me go back to, you said it was Shane, right?
Yeah, I'm Shane.
All right, Shane, 40. Where are you from?
I'm from Miami.
Okay. What do you do for work? You work in tech, I'm guessing?
No, I'm actually traveling right now the world.
Okay.
And I own a travel blog, and I'm working on another concept of life coaching. So
Okay. What was your profession prior? Was it tech?
yeah,
Okay.
sold,
And you-
software
and you just-
solutions.
And you said, screw it, I'm leaving?
There were some tech layoffs involved in it. So
Okay.
I just took it and was like, I'll hang out in Bangkok and then travel and live in Bali.
Bangkok.
Yeah, it's a lot of cock banging out there. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But where do you actually
I
like?
didn't bang any
Do you
cock.
live in Bali? Is what it was you said before?
I do.
Okay,
I
so
live in
actually live in
Southeast
Bali?
Asia. Yeah, Bali, Southeast
Okay.
Asia. I'm out in those streets.
Our passport sister, I guess, in this case.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just got a new one.
Okay. Why Southeast Asia? Just out of curiosity.
Passport granny.
Because I think that the U.S. is very contentious right now. And
Okay.
for a black woman I realized by having therapy and, that I had this apprehension of I'm scared. And so I didn't want to be in fear. I felt like I'd gone through this whole process of like becoming one with myself, loving myself. And then I looked at my life and examined it and saw that, when you're healed and you're actually happy, there's an aspect of freedom. If you're living in fear, then are you really happy? And so I realized
emotional damage.
Yeah. So I decided, not anymore though, but I decided that, the American dream is not necessarily in America. That's what they tell us. And we could subscribe to that, but we can go create the dream in other places. So I bounced.
So you said it's contentious in the United States right now. Are you speaking from like a political standpoint? Or are you speaking from like what makes the United States contentious in your opinion?
I mean, every day you're looking at the news and there's some type of race or like this race thing and
racism, violence, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other part is people are in a place where they're anxious here. Like when I came back to the US after being gone for a year, people are just like really high strung.
You can sense it, right?
Yeah, they're really high strung, and over there is different.
It's chill, laid back.
Yeah.
You don't experience racism in Bali?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
They look like us.
Okay.
You go, Queen.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
I have my associate's degree. 1 year away from my bachelor's, I went to UF. Go Gators.
Associates in
English Lit.
Okay.
Minor in what did I minor in? Linguistics.
Okay. And why? What you said? What made you say "fuck UF"? I'm leaving.
I actually got really ill and had to stay in the hospital for kidney stones for about a year.
Oh, okay.
And so I had to leave, and that was a really hard point. And then the student loans kicked in.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because like 6 months after, like you haven't been in classes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my doctor took me out for the whole year. So.
Okay.
Wow. It's still a goal, though. It's still a goal.
Okay.
Amsterdam, though, not in the U.S.
Okay.
I will not go here.
Relationship status?
I'm single.
Single. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
That was pretty obvious.
So you gotta ask anyway, man. Come on.
You gotta ask.
And welcome back.
Thank you.
No.
Hey guys, Nerd Gang checking in.
So-
What's up? Amy Dangerfield. Honestly, nothing's changed except my age. I'm an older age now. I'm
body count changed?
20
no, 28 years old.
28.
Yes, sir.
From Australia.
From Australia, single, and high ticket sales. A little bit of content these days too.
And then highest education level, BA,
Associates of Justice and Legal. Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah. And legal, which is like the
criminal justice here.
It's criminal justice here.
Mhm.
Okay. And then you said single?
Yes, sir.
Damn, y'all didn't get back together?
No.
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 What part of Australia are you from?
Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast, in Queensland. It's nearby a city called Brisbane.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'll read some of the chats that came through. Guys, if you guys want to interact with the show and you want to super chat, the super chat button is there. You just got to go ahead and hit that super chat button at the top of the description. It's pinned, or hit the top of the top of the
live chat,
top of the description, or top of the live chat. Sorry, pin at top of the live chat. Virtuoso goes, always want to show support. Hopefully you ladies won't prove us right. Thanks, Virtuoso. We got here Master Hansel. Ladies, you've been married, and ladies, you know what? We should give the ladies a chance to ask a question first.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, ladies, think of a question that you guys might have for us, or a topic that you want to discuss. If not, then we'll move on to a topic.
Dating questions,
we want to give the ladies the
life
first
questions.
right of refusal to have a topic or address something that you might disagree with that we've said on our podcast or anything like that. So please prove us wrong, because most girls don't have anything to say. Ladies, you've been married to your husband for 10 years. However, you find out that he cheated on you 11 years ago. Do you stay with him or divorce him? Men, same question, but genders reversed. Ooh. So, okay, this is a pretty good question. Master Hansel. So, ladies, you're married to your guy for 10 years. You find out that he cheated on you 11 years ago. Do you stay with him or divorce him?
Man, you better leave his ass, because true love, if you really love somebody, you don't have eyes for nobody else.
She came back with the fire.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Can we keep that chat up? Okay,
Have you ever cheated on you?
Hell yeah, that's why I'm with him like that.
You're still there though. 7 years.
My mind, my mental is done, but my heart is what's keeping me there. I don't know if you know what I mean, but your
Also the
mind, your
kids.
mental is done. Like, damn, I know this guy is not good for me. I know this and that. I know what I know.
So you're telling
and it's
That
not
person
good.
to
But
leave,
my
you can't
heart,
leave?
she gotta go. That's what I gotta
So
say.
leave. Okay.
You can tell you
leave.
feel that way by like the way you spoke about his mom too. Like I feel like if you're really like down for somebody like that, you wouldn't talk about their mother in such a way.
Never.
I mean, it's facts though. If you look better than his mom, you look better than his mom.
But you wouldn't say on
ain't
a
gonna
public
lie to
platform
yourself.
like that if you really loved him and respected him.
Oh shit.
I don't know about that, but
I
it's
wouldn't
facts. It's
personally.
facts.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
What
We
about
would
you?
still
Are you staying or
stay
are you
together.
leaving?
If it
Me?
wasn't like that or not, we would still
If
stay
I'm in
together or
a
not.
relationship for over 11 years and I found out that he cheated 11 years ago,
Yeah. You've been married for 10 and he cheated on you 11 years ago. So before y'all were married, he cheated on you.
I would stay with him, to
You would
be
stay?
honest,
Okay.
because I'm a lover girl. I can't leave. When I'm in love, I can't just leave. You know what I mean? Like, I'm emotional like that. And I feel like if I'm with someone for that long, we've built up something for so long. You know, you can't just walk away from that.
Aw, that's so sweet.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you doing?
I'm staying.
You're staying?
I'm staying 100%.
She's used to it.
Why? why are you staying?
I'm staying because there's just a lot of factors when it comes to that. I just feel like
Merch.
if he cheated on the first year. That's what we're going by, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first year, from that point on, there's so many questions to ask. What did he feel in that moment? Maybe I wasn't doing something right, vice versa. I know that it's not right to cheat, and I know that that shouldn't be what it should be. But at the end of the day, I feel like
Merch.
it'll happen.
Okay. What about you? Are you staying or are you leaving?
I'm staying. It was
Staying.
11 years ago, bro. It was a long time ago.
Okay. What about you?
So I would assess his mind first. If he cheated 11 years ago, but let's say that was the last time it happened, he hasn't cheated again, he's been faithful, he's been committed. I believe in second chances. I believe I could stay if his mind is right, if he knows he will not do it again. I can forgive. So I will stay if his mind is right, continuing to be committed and promising not to let that happen again. Mm-hmm. If it was just a one-time thing, or even if it was something that was going on for a little bit, finding out 11 years later is a long time to find out about something bad that happened.
Yeah.
Like something that a woman would feel some type of way. Any woman would probably, want to be out of the relationship, or of course be mad at first.
Question for you. Let's say your current guy cheated on you now. Would you leave?
Now, yes.
I mean, you're
because
like,
it's very current and it's just not something that's worth dealing with in the moment.
but you're at 31, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, do you have time to leave and find somebody else?
I mean, I don't
just
have
saying.
any kids, so if there's no attachments, then yeah, you can start fresh. It's never too
I have
late.
a question.
Shoot.
You asked her, would she stay? And then you asked her about timing.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it matter? She's 31. She's young. You don't feel like she has more. She's
Not to
young.
them.
That's still. You don't
Early
think
30s
that's
is
young?
still young.
Well, Chris is the one that asked this question. Chris, go ahead, Chris.
I'm genuinely confused.
Wait,
I want to
about
hear
the
you
mamas,
out.
though. You're younger than his mom, right? Okay, so you're young.
why are we talking about mamas?
Hurt you, man. Hurt you.
No, but
Alright.
it's just like, oh, you want to speak about
So-
his mom like that, but I guess you don't look better than his mom. Is that what it is?
Wait,
because I look better than his mom. That's what I know is facts. That's what I said was facts.
Okay, girl.
Oh, she got
That's
beef.
fine.
Okay.
I was just asking.
I don't know how we got back to the mom, but going back to your question. So you said you would start fresh at 31 and you'd be okay with it. And then you're saying you're questioning Chris, asking, well, why would you want to get back at 31? And you're thinking that 31 is still young. Chris, you want to address that? Go ahead.
Yeah, because for most guys prefer young girls who are 20. Fertile girls. 31. The older you get, your eggs, more or less dry out. And most guys won't lie to you when they see older girls. They just want older girls for fun, and simple as that. So
He's right.
You have anything for that? I mean,
No, it's all right.
no, it's fine. I mean,
have
please, this is
something
what
for
it's about
that.
to give a discussion. I mean, do you disagree with that? Do you not like it? Or
I disagree with that, but I hear what he's saying.
okay, what do you disagree with in particular?
I just disagree with the fact that she's 31. I understand she's not as young as a 20-year-old, but really, she's 31. She's been through experiences. She's been through a lot of trouble, etc. She's learned from it. She's built from it. You don't want a more stable, mature girl. You want someone that you want a 21-year-old that's going to just fall for whatever you say.
With less baggage.
But she has none. Remember, she has no kids.
You just said that she's been through a lot of things.
With the same guy. She's learning from it.
She's 21 does not necessarily mean that there's less baggage.
Yeah, but it's
okay. But going on odds though.
Yeah.
On a logical, odd-based turn, her life compared to her life would be less dicks.
Why do you say that?
What?
No,
What does that mean?
Okay.
Are we characterizing by the way this is?
Just saying.
Hey, did you point at me?
No.
Maybe it's logical.
If a
What are
guy,
you judging by? That's what I want to know.
I'm saying if a guy, right, is successful or on the way up, right, and you have to choose between a younger girl or older girl, who would he choose, logically speaking? Who do you think? He's successful, worked his ass off to become successful. He's up there. Who do you choose, older or younger?
But why would she choose
Young,
younger?
dumb,
That's kind of
and full of cum.
perverted.
I don't think the age really matters.
But why?
Because they're malleable. You can tell them anything that you want to tell them. You can kind of make them do whatever you want them to do. They're
Exactly,
naive.
but is that
I would change the wording.
manipulation?
Okay, so to answer your question,
What would you change the wording to, though?
you say malleable. I would just say like they're. I
Impressionable.
want to say
trainable,
not
coachable,
as experienced to say, you know what, nah, nigga, let's do it this way. Versus like, you know what, all right, you're the leader, I'm gonna follow your lead. Now, for your question though, you said why would he want to do that? It's because the man worked his ass off to get to that point. So obviously speaking, he doesn't want to headbutt his girl all day. Like, oh, babe, we want to argue about this? No, less headaches, more fun experiences. That's it.
Can I add something too? It's like also around that age, like 30, 31, your biological clock, it's not necessarily running up, but that's when it starts to get to that age. And for a guy, especially a high value man, like if he's wanting to start a family, he's definitely going to take a younger girl seriously for that reason.
I don't think they take younger girls seriously, honey.
I don't.
No?
That's not true. And then here's the other part of that.
Go, girl, you tell them.
They get married to these young, dumb girls. They get divorced, and
Why
then they don't
call
want
them dumb though.
because
it's
they don't know any better.
We love our queens, young or old.
You don't fucking love these girls.
You
Come
can-
on.
Oh my god!
You can easily manipulate them.
You guys say
You don't love them. You don't want them to
Don't
think.
don't
you don't want
say
them
that
to know
because
that
you're 40 and you're not married. You know what I mean? Like, I can pull I'm just saying.
I mean, but do you have somebody right now?
I could if I wanted to, but
you
I
don't.
choose to be single.
You don't.
I could literally
You
text
don't.
any
You're
nigga
not
in my
bagging quality
DM.
men,
Okay,
boo.
but you're still 40 and not married, so.
not be married. There's a difference.
My queen over here is married.
And
Okay,
you're not. I'm 40 and I choose not to be married.
Listen,
That's
I can
the
be in a
difference.
relationship right now
But
if
you're
I
not.
want to.
You're
I
not.
choose to be
Stop the
single.
cap.
You go
Okay,
queen.
Exactly.
Stop the
All
cap.
right.
Sweetheart, you need to go on a few
queen.
more
I'm
gym
just
dates
saying.
to get in my life.
I'm just saying.
That's ways, Myron.
Hey,
I'm
thanks,
just
man.
saying.
I mean, go to the gym. Maybe you can get married.
You
if you
can
wanted to.
talk about my weight all you want. It's okay.
Oh,
At
shit.
the end of the day,
You're still not
I still
married.
could get the niggas
But I have hope
that
for
don't
you.
want
Are
you.
you fat shaming?
Okay.
Yeah, I think she is. She told her to hit
I'm
the
just
gym
saying,
a
if
few
she wants a
times.
high value man, she need to hit
She
the
needs
gym.
to hit
No,
the
I'm
gym.
okay,
I don't
honey.
agree with that.
No, I'm okay,
I
honey.
don't agree
Thank
with
you.
that.
You're pressed because you're not married.
No.
Who said it went to
You're
be
old and
married?
dried up. Bye.
Oh,
Baby, I run
Old
wetter
and
than
dried
you'll
up.
ever
Bye.
run.
Damn.
Bye.
We're still talking.
I didn't mean to stop this with this question.
But you
I'm
know
sorry.
what's so crazy? Can I point something out? Can I
still
point something
talking
out at
about
the table?
All right, go ahead.
I'm just being honest. Like,
Yeah,
That's
sure.
how
I'm
you
just
feel.
being real. But before that, it's all smiles and giggles. Like, bitch, no, I don't fuck with you. You're 40 and you're an old ass hag. Like, don't even try to be like that. I could get any nigga I want. Any nigga. Okay?
Sweetheart,
Tell
you
her,
got some
Queen.
explaining to do.
Shout out to Lizzo.
I'm single by choice. Thank you.
And so am I.
don't play with her,
And
man.
they love this fupa, so you can fuck with it, bitch. Bye.
call for.
I'm waiting for that hour, girl.
I'm crying.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't really know what to say.
I mean, that was entertaining as fuck, man.
Yeah.
That was a long session right there.
That was prime content.
It's good they got moved to my part, man. God
I
damn.
just know I need a refill in a little bit.
Yeah, the girls in the back.
And stop going to the bathroom.
You hook up the ladies with some water and stuff. Okay, so we were talking about older women. So, do you have anything to say back to Chris with what he was saying as far as like older women?
No, I'm sorry.
No.
I think he answered everything.
Thank you.
Okay, and you still disagree with it, I guess?
no, I don't want to say anything else.
Nothing else.
I hear him.
You hear him.
I hear him.
Yeah.
I'll just say this.
What do you have to say? Yeah.
I'll say from a factual standpoint, men in general overwhelmingly prefer women between 18 and 24.
Really?
For
that's
what
been
though
proven
exactly?
through- Well,
for fun times or for marriage?
Multiple reasons.
Or manipulation?
For dating and mating in general.
Okay, but you're talking about men who are probably in a certain age bracket as well.
No, it's men between 18 and 60 years old.
All right, but that's not realistic for most men to get a 24-year-old unless they're wealthy. Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't. See, here's the thing. Regardless of where that man stands, the point
He still wants
is
it.
that he still wants it. So
Yeah.
if a man is given the opportunity, they're almost always going to go with younger, tighter, firmer.
But what
That's
could an
men
older
want.
man get out of a younger woman besides sex?
Well, see, that's where
Everything.
things are different because men and women don't look for the same things in the opposite gender.
So what do you think, like, like I'm 39, so
Yeah.
I'm not trying to date guys in their like mid 30s and younger, like, and if they're not a dad already, like probably not.
I don't know if my example would count, but I am 22 years old and my daughter's father is about to be 32 years old. That's a 10-year age difference.
Yeah, and I've been in both. I've had
He's
younger
taught me a
and
lot,
older.
and I've taught him a lot. I feel like
Shout out to Javier.
maybe he's 29. He's about to be 30. This is the same thing there.
But that's not. I mean,
Wait.
that's not a huge.
Wait, that's different.
That's not your baby daddy?
My baby daddy is 32 years old. My daughter's father is 32
So
years
who's
old.
Javier?
Javier is my 7 year. He's my son's father.
Oh.
It's the same. It's the same person.
I have 2 baby daddies, 2 kids.
Okay.
Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't hear it. Sorry. I was talking to Bill. Yeah, 2 baby daddies. Oh.
But
So,
yeah.
where's the other tat? Javier and Ralph, I guess?
Nah, that was the
Jamal?
Javier's
it's
my
one.
one true love.
Where's
the
one?
other one was a mistake.
Jamal?
You feel me?
Damn, Jamal.
The first one was a mistake, or the second one?
Shit.
Tyrone?
Maybe both, but my kids were never regretted. That's one.
Of course.
What's going on right now?
I don't know. I don't know.
We had our little girl talk.
I
Real
will
quick,
say.
going back to you. Yeah, men and women just look for different things. Men between 18 and 60 years old, when polled, preferred women between 18 and 24. It's been that way since the beginning of time. There's a bunch of reasons for it from a biological standpoint, but younger women, are more likely to bring a child to fruition, right? Be able to have that baby and have the baby be healthy. Like men look for replication value versus women look for survival value. This is why women want a guy that's older. Like you even said to yourself, I don't want a guy that's 35. I want a guy at least my age, if not older. Well, a part of that is because you want a guy that's competent, has more resources than yourself, stronger than yourself, more confidence, more ambition. So men and women look for different things. Men don't care about a woman's
Experience.
Men, we don't care about a woman's experience because men don't look at women for survival value. Women look for men for survival value. So that's why we're okay with getting a younger, tighter, hotter girl that is more malleable, as she said, because when a woman is more malleable, your life is going to be easier as a man. You want
But what
someone
if
that's going to follow you.
I mean, but like the only thing is like sometimes those younger women, when they get into a serious relationship, they don't really know how to run a household. They don't really know what to
But
do.
they can learn.
And how to be a wife. But from who? From
I
you?
think I see what you guys are
The
trying
leader.
to
The
say. I
man?
do have to admit that.
Yeah. The thing is that it's much better to teach someone from scratch than to try to force out bad habits, right? So I'll give you an example, right? When I was at the academy, right, I used to be an agent with Homeland, right? And when they teach you how to shoot, right, they prefer you've never shot before because they can teach you how to properly fire a firearm without anticipating and doing a bunch of stupid shit. The guys that would always bomb at the shooting range a lot of times came from other agencies that taught them bad habits. So every shooting instructor preferred to teach someone that didn't know anything versus someone that was experienced. Same situation applies with dealing with women. You want a girl a lot of times that has a blank slate so that you can teach her how you want her to be and how to be a good girlfriend and wife to you, because every guy has different standards. But when a woman kind of comes in with her own agenda, her own experiences, etc., a lot of times she's stuck in her own ways. Maybe I'm not listening to you, nigga, blah, blah, blah. So this is something that a lot of guys don't want. It's better to work with a clean slate and have her malleable and put her, kind of create your girlfriend, your wife that you want, versus dealing with someone that has preconceived experiences with a man that you necessarily might not align with.
So you want a woman who
complete
doesn't really know herself yet.
You're telling me a younger girl is better so you can mold her into what she wants.
What he wants.
Well, I'm saying in
But then
whatever
she doesn't really know
you were
herself. Like she's just being molded into whatever you want. And who is this person?
Well, who's molding women generally? Generally, women are being molded by Instagram. They're being molded by bad influence. They're being molded by
molded.
That's what I said. I have an accent, honey. And so what I'm saying is, generally speaking, if you don't have somebody like some type of leader, mentor, or any other person in your life to help you, then naturally you can fall into these worse habits. Like
Just men
that's
that
what
do
they're
that
talking
are
about.
very far and few in between. Like there's men who actually want to lead and who actually know how to lead are very rare these days.
But that's worse because the man that was not leading her was molding her to be independent.
Yeah,
which
that's
means
what it
she's going to be
seems
by
like.
default more aggressive, more manly, and at that point,
so
she's
like,
that guy that's going to be the
when
opposite.
when I was 18, I was with someone 12 years older. Okay. And he was very that leader man, or wanted to be. But the way he went about it was crazy because, okay, I'm much younger. Yes, he wanted me to like have dinner on the table when he got home, make sure the house is always clean.
I love that. That's so
But-
traditional.
But then he was very jealous, very insecure because of my age, didn't trust me to do anything.
I think he wasn't jealous. Maybe he was just protecting.
Checking me when I got home.
That's just
From where?
his-
Work? Or?
Checking
No, like,
outside of your mama
like
house,
checking
being
me.
parked outside
Like
of your mama
checking me,
house.
you know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean by checking?
I think
like,
he's just
like if my hair blew in the wind on the way home, it was like, why does your hair look messy? I had my window down.
Yes.
I couldn't wear.
That's very
My
insecure
daughter's
of him.
father, yes, he would actually be outside of my mom's house across the street watching me the whole time.
Yeah,
so I
like
get what you're
yeah,
saying.
he used to spy
Just
on me when I was
psycho.
working. Like, didn't, and then also at the same time, it's like I also worked, went to school, had a little side business doing jewelry, and for almost the whole relationship, we split everything 50-50. So
I guess guys
it's
just
like, why am I
didn't want
doing
to lose
all of
females
that?
like us, huh?
But-
yeah, it's like,
but-
how am I doing all this? We're 50-50 on this.
There's your answer.
Yeah, but to be fair,
So
you
not
you chose the
traditional.
wrong guy though.
So exactly, like
so-
a lot of guys don't. They want to be that leader and that have it
but notice,
traditional, but
you
they don't know
chose
how.
the guy that wasn't leading you properly. Whose fault is that?
I mean, but how do you know that until you're in it?
No, then you leave.
I did.
Can I say
Okay.
something though, real quick? I
What if we
think
never been
that
in a
that's most
healthy
guys.
relationship?
I think, okay, maybe I can try to explain it a little bit better for the girls. But me, young as a 20-year-old versus 30-year-old, and I'm not bashing your age or nothing. You
Or
can't
40.
control your age, you know what I mean? But I feel like guys, for a high value man, whatever, a guy that has money, whatever, I feel like he would prefer to be with a younger girl because, like, I would be more open to being coached rather than a 30-year-old. You know, she
40.
has that experience, so she doesn't really want to be told, this is what you have to do and all that. Me being 20, I would love a guy to tell me what to do. I don't, maybe it's because of my past, whatever.
What to eat?
Huh?
What to eat?
No, Chris.
Yeah, you can tell me what to eat.
Too early.
But I'm just like,
Apparently not.
older women don't like being told what to do.
Or they don't
And-
have to be told. They already know what to do.
Well, yeah, that
Like,
too.
I know,
they feel
I know how to
entitled.
cook all these different things, and I know like how to run a household. I know like,
Women do
how to get the
grow
bills
up better.
paid.
I think-
Women do grow up faster than men, though. That is a fact.
No, that's true.
But to be real, do you know his program? Because you might know how to do it for yourself, but when you're with that man, that's your leader, can you really acquiesce to him? Because once again, you might know how to do certain things, but for him, it's different.
I mean, like I do as well. I like being in traditional roles. I have been in it, and like with my daughter's father, like we both had to work, but that wasn't like the long-term plan. When I had my child, like I didn't work for a long time. I just stayed home and took care of our child, and he worked his butt off every day, and and he was more dominant personality than me. So I do like that, but I just mean what I've seen in the dating world is that most men don't know how to lead. or they don't want to lead. So they're not getting the women that they want. If they want these younger women,
I think there's guys out there that want to lead and be dominant, but they just don't pick certain women. And I think that's a hard pill for a lot of women to swallow because they think, oh, there's no guys out here that want to lead or be dominant or whatever. It's just that, no, those guys just don't want you a lot of the times, unfortunately.
It's not even that too. Let's keep it real, ladies. First, we give off this, first personality, maybe the first 6 months. And then after that, it's just like, what? You already know what the fuck I should want.
No, but men
You
are
feel
not
me?
what they
Like-
used to be. They're really not. Like if you just
agree with
look
you.
on their profile on a dating app and they're like, I want a woman who's independent. Like they want an independent woman. They don't want to take responsibility for a woman anymore. And part of the reason I think
I
is
feel like
because
those men are cowards if they want an
that's-
independent
look at what's
woman.
happened like since everyone started like back
Maybe
in the
more
60s like
mature.
everyone started getting divorced. So now you have women raising men on their own. Men are seeing their mom being in that masculine light, and then they expect their woman to be
Yeah,
that.
but
Or
you gotta
maybe they're raising
understand-
two
hold on,
kids when they have a kid with the female and they're
it's
raising
men
her.
It's men simply giving
How are
women
you
what they
raising two
wanted.
kids?
It's men giving women what they wanted. Women wanted equality. So if you want equality, you have to deal with what comes with equality, and that means equal responsibility, which means you want to go ahead into the workforce, you want to be independent, you want to be strong. Cool. You have to forfeit some level of chivalry because what you're talking about, traditionalism, chivalry,
That's true.
etc.
Facts.
That assumes that women and men are not equal. But since men and women are equal now, and that's what women wanted, y'all have to deal with the consequences, which is what guys are not going to, adhere to their masculine burden of performance anymore because women want to be independent and strong. And here's the thing too. A lot of times guys are going to acquiesce to what women do. So if a woman goes to school and is super ego invested in her career, he's not going to sit there and say, you dumb bimbo. Like, no, I want you to be in the house. He's going to be like, oh, you went to school? I love a girl that's educated. I love a woman that's independent, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is men don't give a shit about your career. We don't care about your degrees. We don't care about your education. We don't care about any of that stuff a lot of the times. Men really care about, are you hot? Are you young? Are you not a pain in the ass? Are you going to make my life better and easier? And that's really what they go for. Men are very easy to please. Like this whole newfound, oh yeah, I want a woman that's strong and independent. It's a lie. It's to appease the female ego because women don't like being told the reality that, hey, you might have invested in the wrong thing, spending all that money going to college when in reality you should have taken those prime years and probably found a guy. Like women don't want to hear that.
Some of those men are just lazy. They want her to go and do all that stuff so they don't have to foot the bill for everything.
Nah, those are just the men that are not even.
Hold on, please stop. The byproduct of equality is yes, men are going to be lazier because now since women are pulling their fair share from a financial standpoint, guys don't have to rise to the occasion anymore. So it is what it is. Like, I mean, the equality comes with consequences. You can't expect equality and then be treated like a lady at the same time. It doesn't work that way.
I know. So where are the traditional men at?
I mean, realistically speaking, the traditional men are going to want to go for women that are traditional in themselves, and most women are not traditional.
Which I'm not. I mean, I'm doing OnlyFans, but hey, why am I here in the first place?
Yeah, we know.
Sorry, Yasa?
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, I mean, it also depends on the guy. If the guy wants to be a single for the mingle, a flings for the swing, then he's gonna be that. But if he wants to be committed, you feel me? Then he's gonna be committed. It just depends on the guy also is what I'm trying to say.
Curious, Miss France,
Yes.
how is it over there? Are guys more, I want to
For
say,
real.
feminine? Are girls more dominant? What do you think over
I
there? in
heard
France?
it's romantic.
Well, my experience of
I'm
friends,
serious.
my parents are from Africa. So my experience is like
My
a
niggas.
black
Congolese?
European girl.
Probably
Yes.
Congolese.
My dad's from Congo, my mom is from Mali. So my experience is of a black European girl versus like the romantic holding
love your
hands,
accent.
stuff like that. So
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's true. It is romantic.
But
I
yeah,
didn't experience any romance. If that's what you're
It's
asking.
in your blood. You
But-
already know it's in your blood.
But just
That's
going back
what's
because you had addressed that earlier. This all started with her saying 31, get back on the marketplace. What Chris is simply saying is that at 31, you're not going to have the same level of options as you would have had at 21 as a woman. So it's a little bit harder to get back out there, especially if you're trying to compete for a top tier guy. You want a guy that's 6 figures, tall, good looking, whatever. It's going to be very difficult to secure that man when he can get a younger, more attractive girl, unfortunately.
No, I completely understand what you're
I mean,
saying.
let's be honest here. I don't mean to use you as an example, but you were very uncomfortable giving your age earlier, 40 years old. And a lot of women are uncomfortable giving their age once they're past 30 or 35. And there's a
Well,
biological reason
because
for
I
that.
had this young lady over here shame me.
That was before anything.
Hold on, but let's
to be
go.
honest.
But hold on. But why are women that are older shamed? The reason why is because a woman's value, unfortunately, is intimately tied to her age to some degree. There's a reason why it's called Forever 21 and not Forever 41.
Bars.
You know, let's just keep it
You're absolutely correct.
But we can all stay in our own lane.
100%.
You know, we can
I
date
appreciate you
age
guys,
appropriate.
you know, just
Yeah,
letting us
and we
know.
lie to women, right? I think one of the things, the biggest lies we tell women is that their sexual market value or their value in the dating world is non-perishable. It's absolutely perishable. You know, Mother Nature gives you your gifts, and Father Time does take it away. So it's on the woman to take those best years between 18 to, I would say, 29 to find the best guy that she can. And if she doesn't, then it's fine. But just understand that your options are going to be significantly limited as to when you were in your prime years. And most women are like, when they get older, they're like, I'm not settling. Well, okay, then you're going to perpetually stay single if you're not going to lower your standards. You're writing a check that you can't cash once you reach a certain age.
And also, you have no kids. So that's a step in the right direction. But once again, at a certain age, it's like, okay, you're 30 plus. What's happening? What's the choice you're going to make?
Because, I mean, I guarantee 10 years ago, you probably were more attractive than you are now. So would you be able to compete with yourself 10 years prior?
No, I'm more attractive now than I was 10 years ago.
No, why is that? Why do you say that?
Because I've grown. I've grown into the woman that I am. 10
Okay,
years
but
ago, I
remember,
was more
hold on,
insecure.
for men, not for you, not the whole, women bullshit, but self-help. In the eyes of a man, I promise you, you were probably more
Maybe
attractive
getting
10 years prior.
tired of the traumatized, all the traumatizing things
What?
just does physically, mentally, everything to you.
That doesn't refute what I'm saying.
Whose man is this?
I'm saying, I'm simply saying,
Search it
if
up,
I
you'll
took
see.
yourself at 21 versus 31, though, you think you're a better person now. Cool. Maybe you have more self-development, you're more mature, you're a better person in general. From a strictly looks perspective, a man sizing you up, the man would probably find you more attractive 10 years prior. That's what I'm saying. Women tend to look at, and this is another big mistake that females make, women tend to look at themselves and rate themselves based on what they think. No one gives a fuck what you think. It's what the man thinks. Like, you have to make yourself more attractive to the gender that you're trying to attract. But women think, I've done a lot of self-development, blah, blah, blah. I'm a catch now, etc. Men don't care about none of that shit, because if you aren't attractive enough to get his attention, you don't give a fuck about your self-help and all this other stuff.
Exactly.
Looks
he trying to
matter
know what the
first.
fuck he looking
Absolutely, looks matter first.
Sadly.
Like, how many times have you seen dumb girls on a yacht with a bunch of millionaires?
All the
Plenty of
time.
times.
Yeah, all the time.
Sadly.
Sadly. Plenty of times.
Like I
Monaco,
said,
Dubai, Miami.
Sadly.
Bro.
Yo, she works with me, man.
I ain't never been on a boat with no man. So sadly, I'm
Stop the
sorry,
cap.
y'all.
I mean,
No, it's true. Look at my name.
Okay.
And then look at half of y'all.
But
Maybe
don't worry,
they've been on the
'cause-
boat, but not me. I'm sorry.
Don't worry,
on to the
because
next
MILFs
one.
are still in the top 2 searches of what people look for online. So
What is what?
The
Sorry?
young girls is what they look
MILFs.
for on
What's the top 2
Pornhub.
searches?
Teen and MILF.
Teen and MILF is what they look up on Pornhub.
All right, can you please stop with the random, like, if you don't have anything intelligent to say, please don't say anything.
cut off her mic? No, talking.
Yeah. You said what, teen
was
and
trying to
milk?
make it interesting. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
For corn,
Yeah. I just
Well,
know that
that's-
because I've worked for some search engine
that's
companies.
a whole nother topic. Corn is not in this equation.
No, but I'm saying like even older women, moms, MILFs, and cougars do have their fans. You know, they're people who like them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But to wife up and
from
take
like
serious.
a novelty standpoint, like
Yeah.
for like
One
this is
time-
an adventure,
oh, I
like I'm
smashed.
gonna do it, like I banged the grandma, like you know what I mean? It's funny.
Yeah.
But
no,
it's like
no.
like men are
That's a
okay
different
with
one.
like some sexual experimentation with demographics that they don't necessarily like.
BLM.
You get what I'm saying? Like, women are far more rigid in their type, right? Typically, if you look at like a girl's past boyfriends or men that she's dated, you're gonna see very similar traits amongst those males. But with a man, he could date a black girl here, a white girl here, etc. Men are not nearly as rigid in their sexual exploits as women
That's
are.
true.
I mean,
That's
it's a whole
true.
BBW category.
Yeah, like guys will deal with some strange, but women typically want to deal in familiar.
You guys will go for anything, and that's just true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, you're
Like
right.
apple
Yeah,
pie.
you're right.
You would know they went for you.
I mean, from what he said he go for anything. It's right. It's right.
So
Y'all
guys,
go for
guys.
anything.
All right.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Giorgio.
Question for the ladies: guys that ride motorcycles, hot, not meh.
Meh.
Raise your
It's
hand.
cool.
Hot. Not.
Wait, what?
It's cool. I think it's hot. I think it's hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if it's like
So
a
too hot?
Harley.
Maybe.
Three hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't carry the weight.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I-
maybe
I don't wanna
high.
get on it.
Hey, count me high.
Miss and Vega says, great prior show. What's the ladies' thoughts on Britney's situation?
Who's Britney?
Whoa,
You guys know
nah.
Brittany Renner? In the news currently with Charleston White.
No, I
Twerking
didn't
on
see
him,
that. Actually,
throwing
I was
water.
meant to watch that on the way here and I didn't.
Yeah.
Can you fill me?
Okay, so nobody knows.
I know about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I seen her on Just Pearly Things podcast before,
Mm-hmm.
and when she was on that podcast, she was very respectful. But on that other podcast,
But why? Because she respected Andrew Tate, right?
Andrew Tate was there. He was there. He
Yeah.
was there. He was at that podcast.
But this one, Charleston White, don't respect.
I feel like she was on drugs. I really do, because there's no way you can sit there and act like that as a female, like just getting up and throwing water. Like it was odd to me. Like
Yeah,
it
but
didn't
she
make.
took the drugs or alcohol, right? So that tells you her level of respect for the pod,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
That's wild.
Yeah, unaware. Okay, what else do we got here? Yeah, they don't know, guys. D Masad goes, what do you think about variable life insurance policy?
What do you mean by that?
It says type of insurance.
Okay. What else do we got here? Michaka goes, ladies, what year did we, USA, get our independence and who did we get it from? Alfresh, W. Sneeko, Nur. Okay. This is actually kind of funny.
The
All right.
British.
What year did we get our independence? We'll start with you. Not so talkative now.
Anything else? Yeah, but this one, nah, you lost me.
Wait, were you born here?
Yes, I was born.
You L nigga. What the hell?
Hey, I was taking care of my kids. I
something.
was being a mommy and taking care of my kids. Most of what these bitches don't do. All right, I was being a mommy and taking care of these kids. I'm sorry. So some of these things that y'all mommies like to catfish do.
All
Just
right.
letting y'all know. Alright.
What about you? What year did we get our independence?
Like you said,
18.
Wait, who said?
85.
Fantastic.
Okay.
What about you?
I have no idea.
Fantastic. What about
I
you?
don't have a date.
All right, you get a pass because you're French. No. Hold on. Wait, are you a citizen yet or no?
No, I'm not.
You need to know that if you want to naturalize.
I was a mommy. I don't get a press.
Wait, your turn is done. What about you? What year did we gain our
I
independence?
believe it was 1772.
Okay. What about you?
I was gonna say 1762.
Okay. Do you know?
Me?
Yeah, year that we gained.
1776.
Okay.
I think it's the 1700s, yeah.
Damn, only one girl got it right. One girl got it right. 1776.
July 4th.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah.
Well, she's 40, so I mean, she should know.
Wait, who got it right?
All right, she got it right.
You got it right.
The rest of y'all, yeah.
Y'all live in America, man.
Yeah, man. And for y'all that are foreign nationals and want to
Listen,
naturalize,
I wasn't
y'all
born
need to know
here.
that.
You're right.
I
you're right.
wasn't born here.
True. I mean,
But are you a citizen?
Yes.
wait, did you have to do a test?
Yeah, but that was when I was 6 years old.
Were your parents citizens?
My dad wasn't. My mom was.
That's how.
Okay, that's how. Okay, like me, basically.
Yeah. Ladies, if you think that you have a low body count, imagine every guy you slept with in a room waiting to run a train on you. Guys, don't be the simp in the line with a bouquet and a cape. Okay. And we got here Channing Sester. Also, shout out to Amy
Nergang.
Okay, Channing Stetzer. Xbot goes, guess the girl's weight next to you and something she can improve on.
We'll do it on Rumble.
Hey,
On Rumble?
go
Can you
ahead.
do it
Go
now?
ahead.
No?
No. Might be, yeah.
Okay. Geo, no, but she's not. Doesn't not sit next to her. Geo Vlosgat. I hope this hurricane tropical storm shit wipes out all the 304s. Please, God, answer our prayers. W Myron, W Fresh, W Chris, W Mo, W Bill, W F&F. Let's go ninjas. Thank you.
Too many W's.
Just closed the duplex today. The Money Mondays were such a big help. Shout out to you guys. Hey,
Good
man,
job, bro.
congratulations to you, Channing.
Congratulations.
Thank you for the shout out. You have a
Fresh, you
great
got
day.
this.
Known Billy says, 3 from Fresh in competition to get Icy's crown for that 5 head.
Ooh, but she beautiful though.
Oh, you
Y'all
said your
don't
forehead
hate
is pretty large.
me.
Yeah, your
I got a 3.5 head. Y'all want to count? Hold on. 1, 2, 3.5. Hold
No,
on.
they're
Bye.
going to think Fresh.
3 from Fresh, not you.
Yeah, do you have anything you want to say back to him?
I don't.
Okay.
Decent bonfire.
Yeah, and guys, we got almost 20,000 y'all watching right now between YouTube and Rumble. So real quick, I'm gonna from this point forward, Chris.
15 up.
15 up from this point
Yeah.
forward. Is it 20,000 Mo? Okay. Does Steve recommend owning the properties in LLC on a Schedule C, but then running the rental business activity through a Hold on, I can't see that.
S corp.
Through separate S corp
on a
Okay.
K1.
On a what?
On
K1.
Oh, on a K1.
Less red
red flags. Running in the rental business. No, he said with the rental stuff, guys, all your houses are on LLCs.
Yes.
That's what he was saying in that episode. Go back and watch it. But when it comes to real estate, all your properties are on LLCs.
Yep.
Okay. S corp is strictly for when you're doing a business where you're generating active income. Dark Sonorous goes, question for ladies: if the doctor said you had the rest of the year to have a kid or not to have a kid for the rest of your life.
I think he's asking if the doctor told them you had a choice to have a kid.
Oh, you have to do it now or not for the rest of your life. Would you have one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we can start here and then work. Or actually, no, we'll start here. So you have to have a kid this year or not for the rest of your life. Are you having that kid?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yes.
enough. What about you?
No.
Okay, you're not doing it. All right. What about you?
I'd do another one.
You would do another one? Okay. What about you?
I would.
You would?
Yes.
I have my one. I'm content.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I try to have twins.
Oh God.
Overachiever, yeah, okay.
Just so I get an idea, how many ladies on the panel are a mom? 1, 2. Okay. All right. All right. And then
4.
Okay. Who's the fourth?
No, she got 2.
Wait, you have 2 kids?
No.
Yeah.
Pray
okay.
for them.
We
Pray
got
for them.
that. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Pray for those kids, bro.
No, Lord. Aussie. That's
Bunny
money's
best
best bets. Okay. We got King Colonels. Myron, please punch Joe B in the camel toe when you get a chance. Go feminist. Joe B.
Joe Budden.
Oh yeah, bro.
L button.
Yeah, that's L button right there. Ladies, do you think that most women go for a higher education or get access to higher level men or be successful and independent?
Wait,
The latter nowadays, probably.
Yeah, guys, please try to write it out so I can answer the question right away. But let me see here. Do you think that most women go for a higher education?
To get access to higher level men.
Like, do they prefer a man or the
All right,
thing?
Bender, I see what you're saying. I'll simplify for the ladies. Do you think women actually pursue college and higher education to get educated and get a career or to find a better male candidate for a relationship? We can start here and then work our way.
No, I think they're mostly going to school to get educated. That's what feminism has done for the most part. The message isn't
So you don't think they're doing it to find a higher status guy?
No, not necessarily. I think that can sometimes be a result of that. Sometimes, not always, but no, that's not the intention.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's a great hookup spot to find a man in college.
Okay. But do you think most women go for a higher education to get actually educated in a career or access to higher status men?
These days, I don't think so. I think most women are going to, like she said, be independent. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree with what she
You think
said.
education?
Yeah.
Same. I agree with her. I feel like women go just to be successful and independent, but finding a higher level man is a plus.
Okay. What about
To
you?
be successful and independent.
Okay.
Independent.
You think it's to be independent?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing.
Independent. All right.
Mhm.
What about you? Why do you think women pursue higher education to get access to higher level men or to actually be successful and independent on their own?
I think it should be independent.
Well,
And
not should. What do you think in general?
I think personally, independent.
You think it's to be independent?
Yeah, independent. Or if honestly, my heart says equal. But if there's not an equal option, then yes, independent. The girl should be more independent.
Leave it at independent. We'll move on.
Okay.
I'm just saying we should do more than the. Come on, man. We should do more. Come on, ladies. We are more than that. That's what I'm trying to say. We are
Okay,
50-50.
all right. You
We
said
are
your
more
point.
than
Okay,
that.
all right.
But if y'all can't do more than that,
look,
then
look,
yeah.
when I tell you to stop talking, please stop talking. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, why does Crystal do this to me, bro?
Yeah, man.
Always next to me, bro.
Hey,
the crazy ones.
I disagree with
Because it's funny.
with the panel here. I think most women actually go to school ultimately to find a guy, because what I've realized is that women will put their career on hold and or their education on hold if they meet the right guy. So I think meeting the right guy overrides an education and a career. I think women kind of go to school and it's like, okay, I want the career, but if the right guy comes along, they're going to drop all that for that guy.
I think that's how it should be, but do you really think that that's how it is like today in 2023? Do you really think most girls have that mindset?
I don't
You
think
think it's
they're
the
doing
boss
that now.
babe thing? Like
Well-
they're wanting to be that independent.
Yeah.
I got a degree. you
Yeah,
know?
they go. That's what I'm saying. They go in with that independent mindset, but when they find the right guy, they're dropping that.
I hope so.
I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna drop.
I
the
don't think so,
guy.
but I think they should. What you're saying is how
That's
it
what
should
I'm
be,
trying
but
to
I don't
say.
necessarily think that's like
Why
how
should
it
they
is
do that?
personally.
Why should they
Well, let me
pay
ask
for
you
an
this.
education
Let me
just
ask
to
you
give it
this.
up?
It's facts, though.
Do you think
That's what I was trying to say.
do you think a majority of women prefer to be in the workforce or to be at home and be with the family?
I feel like most women want to be in the workforce.
I think I want
They've deluded themselves to think they want to be in the workforce. Like, have you guys seen that video of the girl who's like crying, breaking down? Like, I didn't sign up for this. This work is so hard. Like, I think women are starting
Let
to
me
get
go
to the
one by
point
one
where
real fast. Okay, do you think women, if given the choice, would prefer to be at home or in the workforce?
I think right now, in the delusional state that the world's in, they want to be a boss babe and they want to be in the workforce.
Okay.
I don't think that they should.
What about you?
do that.
Do you
I
think
think
women
the
prefer-
average woman wants to be at home.
Okay. What about you?
Oh, I think it's delusional to assume that a man is going to take care of you forever. So, yeah, I think that we want that. We want
That's
to be
my
able to
question.
stay
Is do you
home.
think women would prefer to stay at home or be in the workforce in general? So you're saying
Preferably,
at home.
I want to stay home.
okay,
and take care of
but
kids.
okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. They would prefer, but is delusional think so? Okay, what about you?
I agree with the same thing. I think women would prefer to be at home, but
Yeah.
due to the circumstances of whatever the situation is, they're forced to be out there.
What about you?
I would prefer to be home.
What about you?
chilling with the kids.
I'd prefer to be home.
You?
Are we speaking from our own personal points
You can
of
give
view?
your personal point of view, and then you could give women in general.
Okay,
What do
I
you
feel
think
like
most women prefer?
I feel like women in general, they would prefer to be in the workforce. That's that whole delusional. But me personally, of course, I want to be home.
Okay.
But yeah.
What about you?
Me, I personally, I like to work.
Okay.
Y'all don't like to
But if you
work.
didn't
I
have
like
to,
to work.
but if you didn't have to, would you still work?
If I didn't have to, I would find a way to do hair, nails, something.
If you
Because
didn't
in
have
my
to
mind,
Okay.
still work.
If you had a guy that could take care of all the bills and you didn't have to work and you can be at home with the children, would you prefer to do that?
I would prefer to do both. Be a home mom and work. I love doing both.
If you had to choose one.
I'm not a lazy person. I'm sorry. I love doing things.
I don't think the question is
It's
about
not
whether
about-
you're lazy or not. But if you have an opportunity,
It can't be both. I'm sorry.
No, it's either or. So he's asking you
Rather, I
if you
do
had a
prefer
choice.
mom and somebody pays all my bills, or do I do
Bruh.
both?
If you had the option, which one
I
would
guess
you prefer?
if somebody can pay all my bills and do everything, I'll be a perfect mom. I'll make sure your kid ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll make sure your kid is good and everything, dressed good and everything.
So-
Not like most of these moms out
Okay,
here.
all right. I think given the circumstance that most of you agree that most women would prefer to be at home if given the option, I think, again, that's why I said before, women go to
Yeah,
school.
we're lazy.
Wait.
Women go to school and go and get educated, but if the right guy comes along, I think they would throw that by the wayside and go ahead and build a family if the guy was right and he could take care of the bills. I think when most women work, what I realize is they'll work, but they'll want to do something working from home, something kind of easy, something that's part-time. You know, women in general don't have the same salt and vigor to go ahead and be in the workforce because let's be honest here, no one cares how much money y'all make. Like if men cared about how much money a woman earned, y'all would not be so happy to be at home if given the opportunity. But men work because we know that our value is based on what we create.
And I feel like just being at home in general, that's work itself. You're raising the kids. It's work. You're doing the housework. You're doing everything. You're making sure the house is clean. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not just sitting back. I
Yeah, it's
did
not
want
easy,
to.
yeah.
But does that really work though?
It works.
It is
It
work.
works. Once
Because I done it both. Is that really work though?
it works. I promise it works. You just haven't found the right.
Maybe your mental is not up for it.
No,
but
I
you
think my
really
mental
gotta
is
be
way
more
up for it.
it.
No,
your
I
mental is
think you're
not up for it
just-
because if
What
you
is this,
really want to be a
third
house
beef?
mom and a housewife, you're gonna do everything on time and a housewife and a house does. And then after you
That's
done
literally
that,
what I just-
after you done the
Social meter.
housewife stuff, you want to be like, damn, what else can I do? But you're not like that, so maybe it's different for you. You feel me? Maybe all of that is maybe so much work for you.
Now I see what have you cheat on your ass.
Yeah.
Cause
Well,
I
there's
do
so
so
many
much
things-
that none of the bitches do. Maybe,
but a woman
sorry.
could actually
I said the same
go
thing
into
you
her
said.
hobbies. Like you could read a book. When's the last time I've been able to read a book? Because I work and I
Right.
raise my kid by myself.
Right.
Or paint or any of my hobbies are so neglected. If I was in that situation again, I would be plenty busy. I would not get bored.
Exactly.
I would do
But you
some
got kids, though.
gardening. Yeah,
There's
and
so much to do. In the
2
house.
out of 3 of my brothers, one is not married yet. He's still young. The other 2, they both have housewives, and both were housewives before they had kids. One they don't have kids yet, and she's a housewife.
That's crazy
There's
though.
nothing
But
wrong
if
with
you
that.
got
She wants to
kids,
be a
that's
housewife.
understandable.
They
but if you don't
enjoy
got
it.
kids,
And that's
man,
amazing.
you got
yeah. And a
plan
man
on
would
your
prefer that too.
time.
I personally think so. They know where you're
You
at
should
all
have
times. You're
plenty on
home.
your time. You should have so much time on your hands. If you don't got kids, my love, your hair should be looking beautiful. Your face should be looking beautiful. Your body should be looking beautiful. You got so much time on your hands.
Exactly.
If you don't got kids, you got so much time on your hands.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't got kids. But I understand you though. I'm
she's not married
understand you
yet
because I am
either.
understanding exactly. She not married yet. She don't got no kids. I understand that too.
But what does that
You don't
have
got
to do with the
nothing. I understand
question?
that you don't got nothing. So you got so much time on your hands.
But
You
I'm
feel
saying
me?
even if I had
All
the
you got is a
dream-
job,
Okay.
and
Hey,
that's
hey,
normal.
hey.
Everybody got a
Hey.
job. You feel me?
Okay, so guys, look to your left. There's a meter.
Everybody got a job. You feel me?
There's a meter to the left-hand side.
Oh, okay.
It's on the bottom left.
All right. Okay. Better the offender. $1. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Where are we at here?
Hold on.
That was tough, man.
It was just facts, though. Y'all can't be. Come on, man. You got facts, man. You got responsibilities, so you don't. That's all it is. You got time in your hands because you got
Hey,
responsibilities.
listen.
Or you
Shorty,
don't because you got free time and no responsibilities.
Javier, relax.
It's facts. I'm
no.
sorry.
Hey,
you got time
You're
and
on
you
timeout,
don't.
Javier. Okay, relax. Don't talk for at least 5 minutes. All right.
Oh,
relax.
that's you, Adam?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, I got you.
Doesn't matter.
I had to ask because I know him personally. He introduced himself personally, so I respect
thank you, thank you,
You
thank you.
introduce yourself as Adam?
No, Aaron. But you're saying it weird.
He respected himself respectfully, so I
All
will
right,
respect
thank
him.
you. 5 minutes.
Did you drink before the show?
Yes, she did. She had 2 cups.
Exposed.
She was nervous. She was nervous.
Yeah, you talk a lot, man.
Holy
chaos.
But if I didn't talk though, then these females would look really
Time out.
They
Thank
would
you.
look really what?
dumb.
I mean, you do not.
Wait. You just
She's
called them
not
dumb?
wrong. She's not wrong. She is making us look not dumb.
Yeah.
Keep it real, nah. Keep it real, nah. If you want to meet, you
really
want a
good
male
right
that's
now.
upper, a little bit your age,
Even at
you want
40.
him to at least improve a little bit than what you are, don't you?
Oh,
you want
just
him to be
spill
your
your cup
age.
everywhere too.
Oh,
Flag
that's
on
right.
the play.
I'm like, why y'all saying oh for?
Look at the meter. It's going up. Look at the meter.
It's going down. Can we get a cleanup on aisle 6 here? Or
Patience.
aisle 3
Oh,
over here?
Javier.
Get icy.
Frank Castle
Or
meter.
For
yeah.
Javier, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Say my
Let's keep
name.
going.
Yeah, this is lit. I'm having fun.
All right. How many of you actually believe a woman
Yo,
having
I'm
sex
so
with
sorry.
one man?
That goes on you.
Okay,
I'm
What's
so
up, ladies?
sorry.
Be quiet, please. How many of you actually believe a woman having sex with one man 50 times is the same as having it with 50 different men?
What?
It's
Okay.
very
It's
understand
not
the
the
question.
same.
You know what? I have something to say about that.
Sure.
Wait, what?
So I did get asked once, sort of the same question. The guy told me that I'm trying to rephrase exactly what he said, but basically unprotected sex. If he has unprotected sex with you, he's basically given you his entire body count.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a question. I don't know, but I'm agreeing with that question. I want to know, what do you guys think too? Just because I sort of understand where he's coming from as far as, yes, he slept with X amount of women. He's coming with you with unprotected sex. I don't know.
That's why a man's body count matters as much as a woman's, because like they say a man's body count doesn't matter, but I would be kind of grossed out if I knew a guy had slept with like 300 women.
But they do majority
even
of them.
Even less than that.
Isn't
Because It's just a sanitary issue. It's just like a health issue.
What if they're clean though?
Interesting.
Huh?
I don't
What if
know.
they're clean?
Sure.
It still says something about them. It says like they have issues, that they need to like that much validation to sleep with that many different women and that many different partners. It's not that different to me than a woman doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It says.
So that would turn you off, right?
It's like F-boy stuff. I'm not attracted to F-boys. I know that a lot of them are hot.
cap.
Back in your day, come on.
No, back in my day?
Of course you did.
Come on.
A little bit,
Yeah, a little bit.
I never know the body count.
But as I've gotten older, I started, like, other things are attractive, like a man who's loyal and, like,
You have kids now, of course.
communicative.
Stop the cap.
and
You have kids now.
da-da-da, like,
And healthcare.
but the person I had kids with wasn't like that. He didn't sleep around with a lot of people. So even before we had kids,
How
I
do you
was
know?
already attracted to that because I know his like sister, I know his family, I know his friends.
You never
All right.
really know.
So
I do.
interesting
Yeah.
takes here. So you said most guys have a lot of bodies, is what you said, Miss
Yes.
Key West?
Yes.
What do you think the average body count is for a guy?
80 to 100. And
Damn.
For an average man, or are we just talking
Yeah,
about
for a regular guy?
No, that's
a
good. That's
regular
not
guy, I would
average.
say 50 is average. 50, anywhere from 50
Yeah.
Like what age though?
to 100.
Very-
So you're
very
saying the
tough.
average
You said
guy,
the average guy.
CVS worker, 50 bodies?
No.
No.
I would say like
no.
less than
CVS
10
wor-
probably.
No. We're talking
Let's
different
do a
now.
blue
No, no, no.
collar average, like working man.
A working
30
man.
years
would
old.
Okay, working man, 30 years old. I'd say 10 to 15. CVS worker.
That's a CVS worker.
Yes.
10 to 15.
Yeah.
10 to 15 women total.
Okay, very interesting.
I don't
What
know.
do y'all
It just
think the average
depends.
body count
how
is
am I
for an
supposed
average
to
man?
answer
Do you think his
that? I
looks
don't even
matter?
know how I'm
Very
supposed to
Very
answer
interesting.
that.
What do y'all
Probably in the
think?
20s.
I want to know y'all
Ladies,
thoughts.
one microphone at a time.
Give me
So-
the correct
Somebody was
answer.
saying something over here before.
Doesn't his looks matter? Like, wouldn't that be a factor in how many women he was able to pull? Like, is he?
Not just the
Because
I
you
mean,
guys
yeah.
love to rate people. Is
Yeah,
he a 10?
Of
or-
course, it's a factor, but looks for men are not necessarily as important as they are for women.
But for an average man, this is average.
Yeah, I mean, do you think average guys are out here getting laid like that?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I mean,
you have
average
on-
looking or average
I mean,
income?
You have OnlyFans, so I mean, who are your customers?
I've got all
Average
kinds.
guys.
I honestly, there's some really good looking guys that come on my page. There's average looking.
That's
there's-
catfish.
They're not. Believe it or not.
How you know?
Because I know.
What
I've
kind
seen
of
them.
proofs? I mean,
Huh?
I mean, I'll just make it varies. Anyone else have anything they want to say before I go
Tell
into
me
this?
the answer.
No, go ahead.
What's the answer?
I really want to
because
know.
I find it very interesting that women almost always overestimate men's level of promiscuity and their ability to attract women. Most guys actually struggle with women. Bad. Like really bad. There's guys out there that have never gotten a gift from a girl. There's guys out there that are still virgins and 30 years old. There's guys out there that have never kissed a girl. Most guys struggle with women. And there's a bunch of reasons for that we talk about on the podcast, but in general, most guys are struggling. 1 in 3 men right now, between 18 and 30, is a virgin who hasn't had sex in a year. And I guarantee none of y'all are virgins or haven't had sex in a year.
And not by choice, by the way.
Do you think that's something to do with it? The men don't approach women and they don't hunt like they used to?
I mean, that's a component.
Can you blame them?
That's a component.
Hashtag me too.
I mean,
Assault.
no, but like
You're weird. Don't touch me.
I mean, you even said it yourself. You have subscribers that are attractive men, but they're still looking at, OnlyFans. I mean, that should tell you that it's really tough even for good-looking guys. And there's a bunch of reasons for it. I'm not here to sit here and cry like, oh my God, it's so tough. But there's a reason why men that can have sex with a lot of women are respected and women that have sex with a lot of dudes are not. So I get what you're saying. Like, oh, if I met a guy and he had 300 body count, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but more than likely that guy is probably doing something very well if he's had sex with 300 women. He's either very successful, very good looking, very charming, very charismatic, maybe in great shape, or a combination of all of them, because it is very difficult for men to have sex with a lot of women. So I would argue that when a man has sex with a lot of women, he's actually more attractive to women because he has a bunch of traits that other women find attractive. Contrary to popular belief, women really aren't that special. You guys generally look for the same things in men: height, income,
Misogyny.
competence, confidence. Same shit.
wait,
You know,
women aren't that special,
They're not.
They're not.
but men are.
I never
No.
said men are either.
Okay, so
That's the
we're
difference.
equally unspecial.
Yes, because
Yes.
human beings are way more similar to each other than we like to admit. Like
I
women will
agree
sit
with
there
that.
and say, I'm special, I'm different, but the reality is you're like the next female. You're looking for the same exact traits in your man. It just comes down to how much are you willing to compromise on those traits being there or not being there. But in general, women are looking for the same traits in men. This is why men that have sex with a lot of women can do so, because he has a multitude of these traits or a couple of these traits at a really high level.
That's probably true.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
On the topic about body count.
Sure.
So you're saying that men don't really have a lot of sex with a lot of different women, and I've heard it that a lot of guys are asking things like they want to verify a woman's body count. And so is that why, in your opinion, that you think that men get really emotional when they hear the actual body count of a woman?
Well, that's a new age practice because I want to say this just outright. A guy with the game doesn't ask for her body count. That's just like not smart
It's
at
a
all.
dumb question.
But if they did that, it shows that they're very inexperienced in itself.
Yeah. There's a biological reason why men have such an issue with women that are promiscuous and women that have high body counts. And the reason for that is because before the advent of modern technology, to put it simply, if I had sex with a girl, right, and I couldn't, and we didn't have birth control, we didn't have paternity tests, I wouldn't know if the kid was mine. So the biggest fear for a man is raising a child that he thought was his and he finds out later on isn't his, right? It's like our worst fear. We're investing in resources and time and attention and love and care into offspring that isn't even ours. The only thing men really ask for is don't be a hoe so that I can ensure that the child is mine. That's like the biggest betrayal. So that's why guys have an issue with a girl
Facts.
that has a high body count, because the higher a woman's body count, the less likely that the child is yours. I mean, I know we have paternity tests now, but you got to remember that in our animal brain, we didn't have all these modern conventions that we have now, right? I mean, think about it. Women still want a guy that's strong, tall, charismatic, charming, right? But you have police, you have entertainment, you have protection. You can buy your own gun. Why do you need a tall, strong guy? But it's hardwired in your brain. You still want that. Even though we have modern conventions that solve that problem, you still want these traits in your partner. Same thing with men. Even though we have paternity tests, we still want a girl that's not a hoe.
But isn't that a mating ideologue?
It's a reproductive strategy.
Yeah, like you want to mate with someone that is protective, is smart, is brilliant, that can bring an offspring.
Yeah, but men don't. So that's from the female perspective.
You
But the
think
male
so?
perspective, it's absolutely true. I mean, they've actually done studies on this. They found that the higher a woman's IQ, the less likely that she'll be married. And for every IQ,
I've read that. I've heard about that.
yeah, like
one.
for every IQ point that a man goes up, his likelihood of being married goes up. For every IQ point that a woman goes up, the likelihood of her being married goes down. So what does that tell you? That tells you that men don't screen for intelligence or competence or confidence or ambition. Men don't screen for these things because men don't look for survival value. Women look for survival value. So it's very important that you're with a competent partner. With us, we look for replication value and making sure that the kid is ours. So we're looking for a young, fertile woman that isn't a whore.
So why do a lot of basketball players or NBA players date a certain archetype of women?
You mean like Zion
I feel like
Williamson?
I'm not naming anybody, but what I'm saying is they date a certain type of woman, and they're usually tall. You know, and we're not going to go to
So
the
they
other
maybe
part.
we
So-
never heard of them before.
Can you specify what demographic you're because there's a lot of NBA players that date women that are might not match that demographic. So can you specify what do you mean?
You know, like the black players, they're dating white, tall, blonde women that look like, I don't know, they could be on OnlyFans or something like that. But I think why do they date these women? You know, like
youth and beauty are the most important things to men, and age a lot of the times ties into that.
But you don't think they're breeding to make
They are
other
breeding.
more basketball players?
They are, for sure.
I think they're breeding.
They call them breeders, actually.
Yeah, that's
when
what
they
I-
see a tall, like pretty woman, especially like
Yeah, but
a lot of them like
that
the blondes.
only proves my point that men are looking for replication
They
value.
call them breeders. Yeah. I mean, I've heard
like
the term.
men have a very high interest in a woman's sexual appeal for replication value. What? Are you confused about something? What?
Oh no, I think I wasn't just talking in my mic.
No. Oh, but what were you
I
saying?
think basketball player or not, a man is trying to find a woman that's breedable.
That's what I think, because it's like a family line. It's like an inheritance. Like you want your kids to grow up and be athletes. You know, like
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. if you're an NBA player, right, and you're really attractive and you got a bunch of girls coming after you, then you can afford to be a bit more selective and go into the weeds and say, I'm 6'10", I want a girl that's 6 foot. Cool. But most guys don't have that same level of ability to be that selective. So most guys will just take what they can get.
So you're saying that they're taking what they could get?
Most guys will take what they can get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're an NBA player, top 1.001%, yeah, you can afford to say, I only want to date a Swedish model that's 6 foot tall, that's super attractive. But what you don't see is that he's also going to go ahead and bang a girl that's 5'2". He's also going to have a mistress that's 5'5".
Right.
He's going to have another girl that's 5'7".
4'8".
Maybe if he wants some strange. So
if he wants something better.
So men, you got to understand that like men's attraction standards are not nearly as rigid as a female's. Our thing is like, yo, is she hot? Not a whore? Okay, cool, I'll commit to her. But that's why men have such an issue with body count.
Controversial question. So why do they pick Kardashians?
Who are you speaking about specifically?
It's a status thing, though.
Just the family.
It's a status thing.
I
That's
don't
what it
have
really
any.
is.
Oh, okay.
It's status.
Are you referring to like maybe a Kanye West or something, or who are you referring
Tristan
to?
Thompson?
There's basketball players that they've dated. I mean, I think a couple of them have dated basketball players.
It's just status.
Yeah.
But most
they
guys
didn't have status before, right? They didn't have status. I think Kim Kardashian was just like Brandy's like wardrobe manager or something like that.
Yeah, she gained status after the Ray J sex tape. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule. But in general, most guys would prefer to not wife up a promiscuous woman because it comes with issues. I mean, look at Logan Paul right now. Image is getting destroyed because he decided to get engaged with a girl that has a very shady past. Look at Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith has absolutely tarnished his reputation.
What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's an embarrassment. I mean, people are not going to remember him. Basically, what she did was she had sex with August, who's like a teenager, kid that they, I think, adopted. She had an affair with him, and then she went on the red table and said, we got in an entanglement, didn't take accountability or whatever. And this is what I tell guys, I mean, controversial takes or whatever, but I tell men in general, you should never commit to a woman that has a promiscuous past. And the reason why is because it will rear its ugly head and absolutely destroy your reputation and tarnish your legacy. People aren't going to remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air anymore. They're not going to remember, Independence Day, I Am Legend, Ali. They're not going to remember 7 Pounds. They're not going to remember any of these movies. They're going to remember him sitting at the edge of a red table crying because his wife decided to bang a 20-year-old, which is ridiculous.
So the tables were turned in their situation. Usually the man wants a younger woman after his woman gets older, and he's the one that cheats.
But the impact is different.
Yeah, you're talking about like societal constraints, right? Like
it's a double standard.
And you also got to remember that he had status. He was a musician. There was an emotional bond. This is a very different situation. And, obviously she's past her prime. She was old at that point. She didn't necessarily have the same sexual market pull that she had 20 years prior when she was dealing with someone like a Tupac. Mm-hmm. So, and I'll put it simply. If a woman cheats on her man, she's going to tarnish that man's reputation. He loses social value for that. But if a man cheats on his woman, she's not necessarily going to lose social value. If anything, I would argue she would gain social value and credibility by sticking by her man. Look at Kobe Bryant's wife,
Vanessa Bryant.
No one cares that he cheated on her with some other girl. They just know that she stood by him, right? She still has she carries the last name and she's respected for that.
Yep.
Beyonce, she's with Jay-Z still, even after he cheated with her.
Shit.
So I would argue that it's in a woman's best interest if you're with a higher status guy, just stay with him because you're going to gain a better reputation for sticking by him. I know some girls might try. Please stop interrupting me. I understand that some girls might make fun of you and say you're stupid. You stay with him. I think you're stupider for leaving. So I don't know. I think women gain status if they're cheated on and they stay. Versus if a man gets cheated on, it's an embarrassment.
Yeah, it just would be harder to want to. It would be like you would lose respect for that man and lose attraction for them.
But you're not with the high value man because you respect him, honey.
What?
Yes. I mean, you should.
Wait, what?
You should.
By default, you should be respect a high value man.
No, you're there to play a role. You're there to be the beautiful wife, to play the role.
Yeah, but by default, it's not just playing games. By default, you respect a man like that. It's not play pretend. By default, you will respect a man who exemplifies those characteristics.
If he respects you and you get the respect back. And if you don't get the respect back, then I understand understand what you coming from, my love. You just getting disrespected.
Honey, no one understands what the fuck you're talking about this whole time. We're just gonna be real.
Because I'm playing with the fake accent, really. What? Because I'm playing with the fake accent.
And you're not the first, and you will not be the last, and it's okay.
And I won't be the last to beat your motherfucking eyes.
Oh yeah. Okay, stop now. Let's go.
Oh no. Okay.
Is she still
I think she needs to leave. Guys, Frank Castle, bro. Frank Castle. This is insane.
What's going on right now, bro?
I barely said anything. She was triggered by the mother comment that I made because it was a fact. She doesn't respect her man, and for a reason. That's why.
Pussy. I'm just like my fat pussy. I'm fat.
Can you just chill out for 2 seconds?
All right, I will chill for 2 seconds because I can chill my fat accent.
Please sit down.
All right.
What is happening?
I can't really tell.
All right, just how we letting everybody know you fake pussy hole because I could have brought you around outside, but you ain't say nothing because you pussy hole. You pussy hole.
Okay.
In front of my face. I love that.
Okay. You need to chill out for 2 seconds.
I
You need to
will.
really relax.
I got you.
Yeah,
Fish.
you need to relax.
I'm sorry. I got you, Fresh.
His name isn't Fresh.
His name's Fish.
I wasn't talking to you. No, love. No, was I?
Just
no,
chill.
love.
Just stop talking. Just stop talking for 2
I
seconds.
wasn't talking to you.
Stop
love.
talking. Stop talking.
Hey,
Stop talking.
relax.
Going back, you were saying something before? In the corner?
Not you, bitch.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
We were talking. We were just saying, like, like if your man cheats on you, you do lose respect for him too. It goes both ways, I think.
Hey, you need to fucking chill out. Look, hey, you need to stop with the like
antics.
Stop with the antics. You need to relax. Okay.
Sit up, please. Sit up.
Yeah, sit up. Put your mic in front of you. Stop staring at girls in the panel and look.
I'm looking at who was talking.
Yeah,
I was looking at her.
I understand that, but you get. Don't try to intimidate the girls on the panel, please. Be respectful.
I'm sorry, they pussy. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop.
You need to stop.
All right,
you need to relax.
4.5.
You need to relax.
Yeah, sorry, scared you.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we good?
So anyway,
you're talking. They want me.
talking.
Yeah. So you can go ahead. Sorry, you were saying.
Oh yeah, that's it. Like
you think the woman will lose respect for her guy for cheating?
Yeah, absolutely. Or even if she doesn't lose like a lot of respect, she'll lose a little bit of respect and probably some attraction.
I like that you mentioned that because girls like a guy that can cheat on them.
Girls like a guy that can cheat on them?
Who said
absolutely.
that?
Cheat on her?
They like to be dumb.
You just admitted it just now.
Well, it's natural selection, right? If a woman sees that her man is attracted to by lots of other women, it makes her more attractive. But that being said, psychologically and like so far as the relationship, unless I had pre-established with my man that our relationship was going to be like that, I would feel like hurt and betrayed, and that would affect our relationship.
When did I say that? When did I agree with that?
No,
I'm just saying it's not so
they
much
like to be dumb.
What the fuck,
Hold on.
dude?
All right, we're gonna kill all the other streams right now. We're just gonna be on YouTube and Rumble. Probably have to switch to Rumble here.
Yeah, Rumble.
But sorry.
She made me lose my thought. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
continue
Jesus
on, Amy.
She literally completely made me lose my thought. I'm sorry.
I just don't know when I agreed with him on that we like men that cheat on us.
Oh no, so
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, please explain it.
So basically, it's not necessarily that we like men who cheat on us, but when it comes to natural selection, women naturally like a man who has other women who are attracted to him. That is a signifier, like a very strong indication that this is a good man. Other women want him, right? Like from our mammalian brain, when he was talking about like back in the day, and that stuff still affects our brain structure and the way that we think. Now, would we say that would it hurt us? If it's not pre-established in the relationship that it's open or he can, see other people on the side and it comes as a surprise, it's going to hurt. It's going to impact the relationship.
Yes.
But would it make you less attracted to him? No, it's probably actually going to do the opposite from a psychological perspective.
And that's why they like dumb women.
You could make it.
And that's why they like the dumber women. I mean, if you have a higher intellect, then you're not going to hang around.
We're not talking about intellect.
Okay, no. This is very good. So if you're smarter, you're going to leave, right?
Yeah.
And
you're
then
not
do
doing it. You'll find somebody else.
And what are they going to do? Cheat too, right? So who's smarter? Staying or leaving?
It depends on what the dynamics of the relationship are. Are we talking about high value men? Or are we talking about blue collar men?
You want that's going to be superior to you, smarter than you, taller than you, more good looking in some sense. He's going to cheat, right? Eventually.
You want him to make you feel special like that. Yeah, that man is is desired by other women, but he chose you and he wants to be with you and he's being loyal to you.
Yes.
That makes you feel special and it's
But the same way how you liked him, other women do. And if he worked that hard to get to that point, just saying he might want to indulge in that because once again, it took so long to get to that point. So we're just saying, is it smarter or dumber to leave?
I mean, you wouldn't know the goals of the woman, right? Like, if she wants a man, then you need to understand what that looks like for you. Is he a good man outside of the cheating? What is cheating compiled of? Is he giving love to someone else, or he's bringing sexually transmitted diseases home to you? Like, what is cheating to you? I think that has to be defined first.
Yeah, so I think these partners should discuss together what their standards are from the very beginning. But does that happen? No. I'm just saying if the man's taking care of you, he's actually there for you, and he's going to be your ideal man, why leave to find somebody that's going to do the same thing to you, which is going to cheat? Why leave?
Some people are serial monogamous, so I don't agree with that all men cheat. There's
but the majority do.
But as a
So you're hoping for a
you're
small
wearing
number.
a cross. So
I'm not
you must,
hoping for
you must be
anything.
religious, right? And
Yeah, I'm a man of God.
Okay, so and I'm not religious, but still
But that face
I still
though.
believe those vows that you take if you marry somebody that you're not supposed to cheat, man or woman.
Wait,
That's not true.
The vows of marriage?
Yeah.
What do they say in there?
Women obey your
I don't know, but I think there's something about fidelity.
A key component is till death do us part. What do women do? Leave randomly.
I don't agree with that either.
But once again, no one follows the rules anyway.
I
So
think,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, generally speaking,
But we
the man that
should.
you meet is probably going to cheat.
But we don't. And women overwhelmingly initiate most of the divorce and breakups.
So, but yeah, not all men. Like, look at, like you said, Will, Jade is the one that cheated in their marriage, right? She didn't
Yeah.
accuse him of cheating, so it was on her.
Oh, he definitely did.
He cheated. That's why she
Multiple
said
times.
she cheated.
Oh, okay. So,
But it's
But,
not
I
the
mean-
same. When a woman cheats, it's unacceptable. Men and women are not the same. We're not equal, right? So we don't have the same standards on infidelity. Like when a woman cheats, it's betrayal at the highest level because men really don't ask for much from women. If you really think about it, be hot, don't be a pain in the ass, don't be a whore. Men, on the other hand, what do they want from us? Be a leader, be strong, lead me, have confidence, have ambition. Women have way more for men. So if a man actually checks all these boxes and he requests very little of you, and you fuck up in one of the few things he requests, that's a big treachery. That's
no,
treacherous.
I agree with that. If a man is like taking care of you and he goes to work and you get to, not that like being home with kids is a full-time job, it's exhausting, but if you're not giving him what he needs, like sexually, then yeah.
But you're never going to satisfy a guy sexually by yourself anyway.
That's true.
Even with your sex.
I
You're
know,
not-
that's why they go online.
Your industry proves
I
that.
do not
Hold on,
agree with
stop. Like if you look at the top websites, right? They're all, adult websites. Yeah. Why is that? Why? Because men's thirst for sexual variety is almost insatiable.
You ladies need
rather
to step
do
up
it
your
online
game.
than in
Can you
person.
please stop interrupting? What are you saying?
I would rather my man go online than go out and find.
But how is that different than him actually enacting on it physically? It's the same thing. If a dude is looking
it's still cheating. It still feels like cheating. It's still hurtful.
Yeah.
But it's more
Lesser.
tolerable.
I guess it's more tolerable, but what I'm trying to say is that if men are predisposed, right, to look at other women and they want quantity and they have an insatiable sexual thirst, the only thing really holding them back is their capability of actually enacting on it. So what I'm telling you is the higher value the man, the easier it is for him to enact on it. So,
or he has such high value that he's actually loyal. So,
all right, are we going to live in reality here or are we going to live in a dream world?
well, some men are loyal.
Well, that's not to say there's no disciplined men, but it's a lot of that's going to come back to religious practices, right? And religious disciplines,
No.
usually.
I've never dated-
moralistically, I find it really difficult to believe that without a true religious influence, that you can have very, very extremely strong moral implications in those types of situations.
Actually, some of the most moral people I know are not religious, and some of them are atheists. I'm not myself an atheist, but
Let me
I don't.
ask you a question. Do you think men go through the trials and tribulations to earn status, acquire money, get in the gym, etc., to have sex with one woman? Knowing that our biological hardwiring predisposes us to have sex with as many women as we can, realistically speaking?
in your younger years, yeah, that's probably a goal, but that fades out with time.
Hugh Hefner.
Not really.
Had sex till he died.
And this is what I mean when I
That's
say
one
women
example.
truly
He's
don't.
dead.
This is what I mean when I say that women
We're
in
just
general
saying.
really don't understand men. Like, if you really understood men, you would know when a man really busts his ass and creates a legacy, a name, etc., he's going to want to enjoy the fruits of his labor. And unfortunately, a lot of times for you guys, that's other women. Because, I mean...
But those are a different type of man than like the average guy. Like
The average
I'm
guy
average,
wants to smash girls too.
I know, but they don't have... They
They can't do it. If he could, he would do it.
Yeah.
So what do? They
But they could and they don't. Why do some of them not do it?
Because
When
they want to,
could?
but they can't.
Because they have morals,
No.
and it's not
What
always
you're-
because of religion.
Look, man, you got to live in reality here. Your entire industry is propped up by male horniness. You need to accept the reality.
I know,
that
but like
men-
I've also had my share of relationships, and I've been with guys who are loyal.
And I'm not saying it's religiously implicated 100% of the time.
I do know.
How would you know?
How would you know?
So every guy is.
No. Honestly,
I'm a freaking FBI agent. How does every woman know? How does every woman find out when they cheat?
Okay, let me ask you this then. Hold on. Those guys, the guys that you were with that were loyal to you, etc. Where are they now?
I don't fucking know.
Where- Did you break up those relationships? Or did they break up with you?
One person broke up with me. The
Okay.
rest mostly I did.
So why didn't the loyalty save the relationship there?
Loyalty?
You said those guys were loyal to you and you still broke up with them.
Do you want me to really go into their issues? Men have a lot of issues these days. I mean, I'm telling you, like.
Must have been frustrated. Only fucking you.
Gotcha, bitch. There's so many different reasons a relationship won't work out. You know what I mean? There's so many different reasons people break up with each other, and it's not always because of infidelity. It has been. There's been like one of those situations, but the other ones were just
So being
different
loyal
values.
doesn't have that much bearing then, I guess. Being loyal doesn't have that much bearing, I guess.
It does once you're with the right person.
Okay, let me just be brutally honest here. Go to Rumble. I'm just gonna say this shit because we're just go to Rumble, guys. We're gonna switch over to Rumble. Rumble.com.
Come on, guys.
I'm gonna be
I'm
very
sorry,
honest about
what
this.
is Rumble?
You can see right now.
It's like a YouTube without